Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2016 construction kickoff. I'm very happy that you guys are all here. Today we're going to have a couple speakers, some from the city and some from this neighborhood. We're going to have Lori Miser from DPW. She's our director. We're going to have Councilor Bob Osley and Jeff Bennett, Deputy Mayor for Mayor Joe Hogsett, and Lee Evans. She's with the Mapleton Fall Creek Development Corporation. So I would like to introduce first Deputy Mayor Jeff Bennett, if he's going to speak a bit about DPW and some of the Delaware Street project.
Good morning. I want to thank whoever in DPW was in charge of the weather machine today. This is outstanding. On behalf of Mayor Hogsett, thank you for joining me as we kick off the Indianapolis Department of Public Works 2016 construction season here at the Delaware Street Gateway. I'm told we're not allowed to call it the Spider, it's the Delaware Street Gateway. But it's been like this essentially my entire life. So to see the plans that will come into effect will truly be transformational for the Mapleton Fall Creek neighborhood. Plans for this project include reconstruction of Talbot Street from 27th to 28th. Replacement of Washington Boulevard, where we're standing from Fall Creek up to the intersection up here with green space. The goal is to create a neighborhood destination and a gateway into the Mapleton Fall Creek neighborhood. The project is a result of the collaboration effort between DPW, the City County Council, Mapleton Fall Creek Neighborhood, Mapleton Fall Creek Development Corporation, Citizens Energy, and Indy Parks. It's one of many projects that will extend the life of our aging infrastructure, increase pedestrian and motorist safety, and improve access to this neighborhood. In 2016, DPW will be resurfacing nearly 200 lane miles, increasing pedestrian safety and accessibility by installing more than 300 accessible ramps, 142,000 linear feet of sidewalks, 11,000 linear feet of trails, and over 6 miles of bike lanes. We'll be installing 240 school zone warning flashing beacons throughout the county, and some of those you've probably already seen on your commutes to downtown so far. And we'll address over 3,700 linear feet of storm sewers, providing long sought relief for drainage and flooding issues in many of our neighborhoods. This is my second stint in city government, and it was really reassuring to me. The first week on the job, we were having a meeting in DPW at the West Street Garage to talk about some snow that we were supposed to get midweek there in early January, like the one time that it snowed this winter. And it was great to look around that room and see familiar faces, people that have been doing this job for many years and have a level of care and a level of expertise to get the job done. And that's what I think about when I think about the Department of Public Works. If you would join me in welcoming Lori Miser. She's going to talk more, I think, about the 2016 construction season.
Well, good morning. It's appropriate that we're doing this today because this is actually the first day of National Public Works Week. So I want to take just a minute to recognize our great DPW employees and thank them for all that they do to keep Indy running. So as we announce this 2016 construction kickoff, it's important to note that infrastructure improvements are key to building and maintaining strong neighborhoods. And as you know, that's a really key focus for Mayor Hogsett. So I want to thank the Mapleton Fall Creek Neighborhood Association and the Mapleton Fall Creek Development Corporation for all the time and effort they've invested in this project. Partnerships between local government and neighborhoods are the key to strengthening our city. We appreciate the care and support that you have for your neighborhood and our city. I also want to thank Citizens Energy Group for assisting with project coordination. They have plans to improve a number of things in this area, and we're looking forward to working with them as we complete all of the construction goals. Recognition and thanks also go out to our DPW engineering team, Indy Parks, Globe Asphalt, and HNTB, who are all a part of planning, design, and the ongoing construction. This project is born from an amazing collaboration between residents and the city, and it's just one highlight for this year's construction season. So for 2016, we're going to invest approximately $126 million on city transportation and stormwater infrastructure improvements. A few of those other construction highlights for the year include completing a pedestrian trail for College Avenue from 86th Street to 91st Street, rehabilitating bridges throughout the city, including the Central Avenue Bridge over Fall Creek, resurfacing Southeastern Avenue from Emerson to English, adding travel lanes to East 82nd Street from Hague Road to Lantern Road, and converting Michigan Street on the IUPUI campus from a one-way to a two-way section. That's going to match the conversion that was done on New York Street last year. So all of these projects will facilitate motorist and pedestrian safety, reduce flooding and improve drainage for residents throughout Marion County, and ultimately enhance the quality of life for the residents of these neighborhoods. I want to thank our city-county councilors for working closely with DPW to provide efficient infrastructure services for all of Indianapolis. And of course, I want to thank Mayor Hogsett for his vision and dedication to improving our neighborhoods. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Councilor Bob Oseley.
Good morning, everyone. There's a simple sort of an adage that city government works best when all city participants participate. And this is an example of that. When I first came into the council 4 years ago, and there was discussion on how do we make this intersection, this incredibly overly utilized intersection, manageable, understandable, drivable, navigable. What counted and what happened was that our community members got together, and our CDC got together, and the council got together, and DPW made this a priority. Citizens Energy came together, and somehow or other, we rustled up a couple of dollars, and things happened. And that's how today we are about to kick off one of the most important intersections that we have in the near downtown area, to make it open, friendly, accessible. People can walk, people can bike, people can drive, and people can be safe, most importantly. And I think that's what makes our city government work so well. This is an exciting time. And I really thank my fellow councilors. I thank our folks at DPW for their big vision and for their ability to make it happen. And most especially, I thank our community members for coming together, implementing a plan, and making it work. So congratulations, and thank you.
Good morning. Speaking on behalf of that community, I am so excited. There are not honestly enough words to express the gratitude for us being able to have this construction start. Again, thank you to all that spoke before me, but most importantly, I want to thank the community, those residents, those individuals, the organizations that helped us create that plan, that brought us all together to demonstrate the power of partnerships. What you see behind us is the example of those partnerships. And thank you to the city of Indianapolis. Thank you again to the Reconnecting to Our Waterways and all of the funders, and specifically thank you to our residents for making it possible for us to welcome drivers, pedestrians, bicyclists, and residents to improve the quality of life here in our city. Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to bring up Deputy Mayor Jeff Bennett to read the national proclamation or the city proclamation for the National Public Works Week.
Whereas the City of Indianapolis Department of Public Works serves citizens every day in ways seen and unseen by maintaining public infrastructure, managing municipal solid waste collection, and ensuring a healthy and safe natural environment, these efforts are directly linked to the city's sustainability, growth, and economy. And whereas DPW Solid Waste Division collects over 120,000 tons of waste annually and continues to improve the efficiency of its services, roadway maintenance crews have resolved over 6,000 pothole service requests since January. Also, DPW maintains the city's motorized fleet, which has been recognized as a top 100 fleet since 2011, and is transitioning the fleet to post-oil technology by deploying 425 alternative fuel vehicles by the end of 2016. And whereas the Department of Public Works plans to address chronic flooding and drainage problems in Indianapolis neighborhoods through a $320 million 20-year stormwater construction program. And whereas the city's Office of Sustainability has invested over $30,000 in ongoing community building programs through the Sustain Indy Community Grant Program, and whereas the Indianapolis Department of Public Works plans to invest more than $126 million to improve our city with street resurfacing, bridge repair, stormwater projects, curb and sidewalk repair, bike lanes, park and trail projects, and whereas the City of Indianapolis recognizes every division of the Department of Public Works for their outstanding service and their efforts to maintain the city's sustainability, growth, economy, and national prominence. Now, therefore, I, Joseph H. Hogsett, Mayor of Indianapolis, do hereby proclaim May 16th through the 21st, 2016 as Public Works Week. In the City of Indianapolis, I ask all citizens join me in this observation. Thank you.